Students just apply for a program because they see it on an application, without really doing some research into, well, what types of career paths are available for this program. What subjects am I actually going to have to study? The very aging population. So with that in mind, our healthcare programs are in demand.
Jason Rolls is the Associate Vice President for Global Engagement at Sheridan College, Canada. With years of experience in academic leadership, he plays a key role in international partnerships and student engagement worldwide. Jason connects students with opportunities that shape their futures.
Like suppose there is an international student coming on campus and they are studying for 1 year or 2 years in Sheridan. Like what are the things they need to take care and how they can improve their self, also how they can build their skills, because lots of students always stay in the comfort zone or maybe same community. They don't want to go outside and want to explore. Like what do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell all those students?
Well, first off, Sheridan promotes a global campus, each and every one of our campuses. We promote respect, equity, diversity, and inclusion on our campuses.
Today, I am sitting with Jason Rolls, who is the Associate Vice President of Division of Global Engagement at the Sheridan College. And he has shared amazing information about Sheridan College. Like he has given in and out about Sheridan College, like what are the things international student can do to achieve good job, maybe how they can improve their self, how they can make the resume, what are the career service are doing, what are the requirements, what parents need to take care when they are sending their kids to Canada. Because in this podcast we have covered each and every aspect about the Canadian educations. Maybe international students, you are planning to study in Canada, this is the must watch podcast. And we are sitting in the Hazel McAllen campus in Mississauga, and this is I did this podcast in-house in Sheridan College. I have seen the campus. It's a beautiful campus. Lots of international students are here, not from India, from different country as well. Because in India, we have lots of wrong information that only Indian students are studying in Canadian colleges. No, that's a completely wrong information. In this podcast I will show you a couple of photographs and also a couple of students who are Canadian students, also from maybe from Nigeria, maybe from other country as well. Okay, now this is the must watch podcast for all the students and parents who are sending their kids to Canada for abroad educations. Okay, now thank you so much, Jason, for the amazing opportunity. How Sheridan is helping international students for accommodation, because as we can see, Canada, lots of issue is going on regarding the accommodation. We have seen lots of read like there is no accommodation in Canada. What is a real truth? Can you tell what is a real truth?
Well, Sheridan students have the lots of options for accommodations. Okay. Our three campuses are in the GTA, the Greater Toronto region. Two of our campuses, we have residences.
Okay,
So our Oakville campus in Trafalgar campus in Oakville, and our Days campus in Brampton both have student on-campus accommodations.
wow.
So students can choose to live on campus.
Okay,
We also have off-campus housing. We have a whole department that will assist students in finding off-campus housing.
play.
And we even have apps available now where residents of the community who have rooms in their home that they want to rent or apartments they want to rent can advertise with us. So we even have an app where students can go and help them find accommodations in addition to our team here on the campus.
Okay, so do you see any problem in accommodation nowadays for Sheridan?
No, our students are finding accommodations. They're finding them close to the campus. They're finding them on bus routes. They're finding them close to supermarkets. And that's all important when it comes to finding a safe and reliable place to live. Okay, it's location, close to campus, and on bus routes.
Okay, great, amazing. The another question I would like to ask you about all the international students and the parents in India is always having concern about the off-campus job or the part-time jobs. Like, do Sheridan College help international students to get part-time job, or how they are helping them to get the jobs?
Well, we do a number of things here at Sheridan, of course.
Okay.
With the current rules now by the federal government of Canada, students are permitted to work off campus up to 24 hours a week.
24 hours a day.
And they can work on campus as well. So we have a number of jobs that avail of students who can on campus, from working in our food court, working in our local coffee shops, to working in offices and departments like the library as an assistant. So you find lots of jobs on campus. If they excel at their studies, they could become a tutor. You get paid to help other students with their study.
Oh wow, that's
Off campus, there's also a wealth of jobs available. We have an office to help students with job placements. And you'll find many of our programs also have work integrated learning components. So we also help students in that as part of their program, or they'll have to work in order to graduate. So we help them build their resume, refine interview skills. You'll even find them taking professional headshots for their online profiles, so that we can help them every step of the way be successful from the time they arrive, whether it's a part-time job, so they can make an extra little bit of money while they're studying, or prepare for the work integrated learning components of their program. Or when they graduate, entering the workforce full time, Sheridan has supports each and every step of the way to help their students.
Oh wow, that's a great thing. With any international students is coming to Sheridan, I think they will get a good ecosystem about how to get acquainted with the jobs, or how you are prepared with the jobs, right?
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Going forward, like all the international students and parents back in India are having a concern about the safety and security. Like what measure Sheridan College is taking for safety and security of international students?
Well, first off, Sheridan promotes a global campus, each and every one of our campuses. We promote respect, equity, diversity, and inclusion on our campuses. So first and foremost. So when you're on campus, you really feel that global connected.
Yeah, I can see lots of Canadian students, Nigerian students, maybe Indian students are there. But I think it's a very diverse. It's a very
Culture, I have seen from over 100 countries here at our campus,
different.
and we'll celebrate that diversity.
Okay.
But safety and security is also always a risk. You know, we have security guards at our campuses to make sure it's just our students using our facilities, because our facilities are open to a student's needing. They can come and study in the libraries, work in our shops, because we want them to learn, and we know learning takes place at various times of the day, depending on when they're working and studying. We also have walk home safe programs. So if, for example, if you don't feel safe walking home at night, there's a number you can call, and you stay on the phone with a member of our staff until you reach your home.
Oh wow.
Or they'll even help you walk from the campuses to the residences if you don't feel safe.
Oh okay.
So we have lots of options out there for our students to avail of. And we always promote this sort of a safe and secure community.
Oh, okay. That's a great thing, because lots of students, though, Saturday is a very safe place to study, because they have a lots of facilities available for the safety measure of the international students. You can see that you can call the cops or police, and they will help you to like throughout your like when you are in campus and going to your home, they can help you in between, or maybe they will give you a ride or something, right?
Yeah, they'll talk to you. They'll stay on the phone.
Your phone, yeah.
And they're volunteers. What I'm sure they're vetted volunteers of the Sheridan community.
Or the Sheridan College. Yeah, that's a great opportunity, and I think it's a very safe. You can say about the safety is a topmost thing for the Sheridan College right now, and like they are taking all the measure for international students. Now, going forward, I would like to ask you like, what mistake international students are doing while they applying to Sheridan College?
What mistake are they doing?
Yeah.
I think it's important to be successful that you have to apply for a program what you really like and see yourself working in. So lots of times students just apply for a program because they see it on an application, without really doing some research into, well, what types of career paths are available for this program? What subjects am I actually going to have to study? Where are my strengths and my skill sets? So I think sometimes students don't think enough about where they want to be in their life, 5 years from now. What do they want to do? Where are their strengths? And you really need to dive into yourself and look at, well, what do I enjoy doing? And because if you enjoy doing it, it's not going to seem like a job at all. If you enjoy doing it, you're going to enjoy going to your classes. But if that alignment is not there between what you like and your subject, you're going to disconnect and you're not going to be successful.
Right. That's a great advice, I can say. And like if like suppose like there is an international student coming on campus and they are studying for 1 year or 2 year in Sheridan, like what are the things they need to take care, and how they can improve their self, also how they can build their skills, because lots of students always stay in the comfort zone, or maybe same community. They don't want to go outside and want to explore. Like what do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell all those students?
Well, aside from taking a program that you find that your strengths are and that you're going to know and like, to be successful, a student needs a few other things. One, find a safe and secure and comfortable place to live. Because you're going to have a great place to study as well. The other thing I advise students of is get involved and get involved in the campus community.
Okay.
And that might be getting involved in one of Sheridan's many clubs or societies.
Okay.
Maybe it's taking a part-time job in Sheridan. Maybe it's taking a part-time job over at the mall in a retail store, because that's going to build network. It's going to build a community for you. Maybe you get to meet students that aren't just in your program if you take a job outside. You get to interact with other Canadians and other people in the community, which is going to improve your communication skills, improve your problem-solving skills, you know, you know, improve your flexibility and adaptability, and all these other skills that all employers are looking for. And it's a great way to build your resume and feel comfortable in your new country.
Right.
So I'd say, have a great place to live, study something you enjoy, and get involved in the community, whether a part-time job or join one of our clubs, join a sports team that we have. We have so many activities for our students.
Okay. Can you tell me like a couple of clubs you are having on campus where international students can take a participation, or maybe they can work, or maybe they can collaborate or something like that?
Yeah, there's lots of clubs. We have a number of our students involved in our Essence program, which is a student success program, student peer mentoring program. We have leadership clubs, student leadership. We also have sports teams. And maybe we are good a volleyball player or a basketball player. Come out, we get involved, or just come in one of the games and cheer on Sheridan as we play other colleges.
Oh, okay.
So those are great ways that I think they can get involved. Totally. Apply to your skill sets. Yes.
Okay. So I think most of the time the international students need to have a good skill to absorb in the market. That's what you want to say, right?
Absolutely. It's not just what your program of studies is. It's showing that you're a well-rounded individual. You've studied, you got part of a club. You maybe you played on a sports team, you had a part-time job. It shows you can balance many priorities. It shows your time management skills as well to employers and building that. Also, if your program has work integrated learning, take place of that, do a good job, because maybe that's the person that's going to hire you for a long-term
jobs. Yes, that's true. Now, moving forward, I would like to talk to you about the requirements. Like, what are the PG diploma, post-graduation diploma requirement for getting admission, for any international students?
Well, that depends on the program itself, right? So I think the best thing for students to do is refer to our website.
Okay.
There's, different requirements for a diploma versus degree. There's different IELTS requirements.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a postgrad certificate programs, some of them require completion. They require completion of their diploma or degree in the past, but some of them have some work experience requirements as well.
Okay.
So the requirements change on the basis of programs. Some of our programs are grade-based entry, which means they just look at, and if you meet our requirements, we admit you. Others require portfolio. So, for example, if you're going into an animation program or a photography program, you're going to have there's portfolio requirements to meet as well. So those are also defined in our admissions criteria. And that. So I would say, as students interested in these programs should go to our website, because each program has a very different set of criteria, just to make sure you meet those ones.
Okay. Yeah. So if any students in India completed 10+2, right, and they are planning to come Sheridan College in diploma course, like which top course you are recommending that in STEM daily?
In STEM, our computer programming courses, cybersecurity is very big at the moment. Those are we ones. Our personal support worker in the health field, our nursing programs in health as well, pharmacy technician. Those are all big ones.
Yeah. And what are the IELTS requirement?
Again, it varies, but basically our diploma and IELTS requirement is a 6. An academic IELTS 6 with 6 across the board in the bands.
Okay.
Our degree requirements is usually 6.6.
6.5, yeah. Do you accept PTE?
We do accept PTE, but the PTE is not accepted for our pharmacy tech or vet tech programs, and that's accreditation requirements. So again, for the language test, make sure you check which ones are acceptable for your program.
Yes. Okay. And how about Duolingo? Do you accept the Duolingo?
Again, Duolingo is accepted for most programs. Pharmacy is an exception there. That test is accepted there.
The students, if you like to apply for pharmacy technician program, is couple of other programs and you think you don't have the right information, please go on the Sheridan website and check the requirement, because lots of people will, or agent might not tell you the right informations, and you might got into the difficult time or difficult moment. Rather than that, for the trustable information or ethical information, you need to go on the Sheridan website and just check the requirement. Even the agent is telling is the requirement is different, that's the wrong information. The requirement is whatever is on the website, this is the criteria. Okay. So these are the ethical information I am sharing with you from the Sheridan College right now. Okay. Now, moving forward, what about the scholarship? Because all the international students are talking about the scholarships. Like, do you offer scholarships?
We actually do offer scholarships, yes. Um, a student applying to Sheridan may get a $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 scholarship.
Okay.
So normally for diploma, it's a $2,000. Degree is $3,000, and our postgrad certificate is usually $1,000.
1,000.
Now, students don't have to make any additional application for this. They submit their application, and once we extend them a letter of offer, like accept their letter of offer, they will then get information on their scholarship right away automatically.
Okay. So that
They do not have to submit any additional applications. They're automatically considered.
Wow, so that's a real information. Like if you apply to Sheridan College, you will get scholarship automatically from the institute. That means you don't have to apply differently, or there will be a no different application process, right? So this is a great crystal clear information I'm giving you right now. And as Sheridan advisor said, that is like $1,000, $2,000, and the $5,000, right?
3,000.
And the 3,000
On to $1,000.
$1, $2, and $3,000. Okay, means all the students is eligible for the scholarship, or there will be certain criteria you need to student need to.
All our students are eligible.
All students are eligible for the scholarship at the Sheridan College. This is a fantastic opportunity for, I think you can say, about most of the international students who are planning to study in Sheridan College, right? If a student got the offer letter from Sheridan College, like, do they get second offer letter for scholarship, or what are the things they need to look into the offer letter?
So what they need to really know in the offer letter is sort of the program that they've accepted for. Because when a student applies to Sheridan, they can apply for up to 3 programs
Okay.
on the same application.
Okay.
So let's see what program were you accepted for? Was it your first choice? Was it your second choice?
Okay.
And then note or check the important dates.
Okay.
Because after a student receives the letter of offer, they have so many days to confirm their offer with Sheridan.
Right.
So pay close attention to the dates so they don't miss their seat.
Okay.
Once the confirmation happens, then information on the fees, the structure, when tuition payments are due will come to them in future letters, as will information on scholarships if they got scholarships. So I would say once they get the letter of offer, note the dates, note the program, and then watch their emails and make sure they don't miss any of the deadlines.
Oh, okay. That's great. That means like a student get another letter from your institute about the scholarship was okay. And what will be the time frame? Like within how many days they will get the intimation about the scholarship?
After the student first has to confirm that that's not set,
Okay. Go ahead.
and then after that they will receive the letter.
Okay. Like how do you prepare international students for the job market?
Well, I mean, from day one, Sheridan is preparing students, and it's the way we teach. We teach through applied experiential learning. So you'll find our classrooms are just simulations of the workplace.
Okay.
If you walk through our health building, it's like we were walking through the hallways of a hospital
Oh, okay.
because the rooms are set up like hospital beds, but they're going to be nurses. The pharmacy has set up just like one of our local drugstores. So we create the workplace in their classrooms first and foremost. So every day at Sheridan is like a day at the workplace. So that's how we start preparing them. Then also we have the services to help them resume write, CV write, interview preparedness. We have a career center, which helps them find jobs. We had industry career days where members of the industry who are looking to hire our graduates come into Sheridan, set up, and the students can go visit them in their booths, dropping out their CVs, talking about opportunities. So we do all this as well. We help them find part-time jobs. Our curriculum helps them build skills, confidence for the job interview.
Yes. Okay.
Great. Our work integrated learning, which is in most of our programs, is a time for a student to go and apply their skills they learn in the college in a workplace setting.
Oh, wow.
And that's a component in order to graduate of their program. So many students will find employment through those employers where they've shown their skills, and it lets them know what that workplace is going to be like.
Wow, that's a great tips. Okay. Now, do you have any success story with you, like any students who graduated from Sheridan and having working in the multinational company or something?
Well, exactly. Just a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to attend the career fair at our Davis campus, and there was an international student there from India working for Hatch.
Oh, okay.
And he was there recruiting students for Hatch. Hatch is a global engineering company. The student, just 1 year ago, was studying at our Davis campus.
Wow, that's
and went to talk to Hatch during that career fair. Now, 1 year later, he's an alumni member. He's employed by Hatch, and he's coming back to rehire Sheridan graduates.
Wow.
So I think that story, it just speaks for itself. So it speaks for what Sheridan is, what we stand for, and what we do. And seeing him there selling Hatch as a proud member of Sheridan's alumni, it was really, really special.
Yeah, I mean, there is lots of couple of stories are there. Like lots of Sheridan students are successful right now and working in the top-notch multinational company. And you can say like they are coming on campus and hiring more students from Sheridan. Right? That's a fantastic things that Sheridan is doing nowadays. Also, like going forward, I would like to have a couple of questions like which still Canada is looking after 2 years or 3 years.
Again, those are the programs that are on our PGWV online list. That's for the current and future workforce. So we're definitely looking at those healthcare skills, those building science people, those ones who are going to build homes, build those our office buildings, so we can expand our economy. And I think the third is artificial intelligence,
Okay.
the CNC machining, machine learning, advanced manufacturing. That's the direction the whole world is going, versus automation. So I think and you will also see this automation in healthcare and is this side. So I think those are the top skills that we'll look for now and in the future.
Okay. Now, as we all knows that currently Canada is focusing on the three main field: STEM, trade, and health. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is going to happen to the business program, and what is like? Do you think that the student will come to Canada for study business program?
Well, I mean, Sheridan still offers a very high quality business programs. The difference is that a student can come and the program does not automatically qualify for a postgraduate work permit. So, I mean, that student has the opportunity to come, get a high quality Canadian education, and either return home to their home country to apply that knowledge there, or that same student can find a job here in Canada and then apply for a work permit once they have the job. It's just that the program doesn't automatically qualify them for a work permit. So there's other paths. Our business diplomas are still important. Right, they're still high quality. But there's different paths that you have to have if you want to stay in Canada.
Okay. Okay. Great. And what are the business program the Sheridan is offering nowadays?
We offer accounting and finance and human resource and marketing.
Okay.
We have some of those programs. And I think you'll look at for Sheridan developing some new or innovative programs in the future in this area. Sheridan is also known for our design programs, our creative programs.
Okay.
I mean, we have the top animation program in North America right here.
Okay.
Game design program. So we will continue and build on our strengths in the creative industries as well.
Wow, that's great. The game design program, right? And what is the requirement for the game design program?
Well, those types of programs have an academic requirement as well as a portfolio submission that they have to do for some of those ones.
Okay.
So, and they're very highly competitive programs because of our reputation in the area. But, if a student is creative and they have some experience and a passion for this, encourage them to check out our requirements on libraries.
Okay. Now, if any student want more information about Sheridan College, like the PAL April program, the STEM April program, Trade April program, and healthcare program, right? Where they have to go and how they can able to check the information.
All the information is up to date on Sheridan's website.
Okay.
It's the first and foremost place I encourage them to go. And then if they would even check out the international part of the website, the international part of the website lists Sheridan's contacts around the world.
Okay.
We have a number of in-country representatives who are based in India. So it'll give their email addresses for them to reach out to them if they'd like more personal touches.
Okay.
One-on-one. And the website will also promote in the international section times when Sheridan College will be visiting communities. We often come to India and to have information sessions for students and parents. Those will be any upcoming events of those sort will also be listed there on the website. So you'll know when we're present and you'll be able to reach out to our inter-country reps. So I would say the website is where it's at.
Okay, great. That's amazing informations. And students, if you don't look around and if you don't want to search on Google, I will put a link in my comment and you can just click and just get all the informations. So if you want all latest update about the Sheridan College, comment Sheridan into the chat box and I will give you a link which is directly take you to all the latest information about the Sheridan College. Okay. Now, like what are the new innovations is Sheridan College is doing for the international student in a couple of years or maybe in the future year?
Some of the things that Sheridan is doing to focus on international is we're continuing to diversify our international student population. We really love our global campus and we want to continue to be a global campus. You'll see us reestablishing our international centers for students. Those are areas where international students will come and be able to hang out and get assistance to help. And we also will continue with our high quality student supports and services. We have a lot of those, from services in our library to our peer tutoring, our peer mentoring, our learning commons. You'll see that. You'll see us invest in transformational learning as well. So we'll bring the latest technologies that are used in industry, continue to bring those into our teaching.
Okay.
So whether that be more virtual reality, more AI, more augmented reality, immersive experiences, you'll find more of that in our curriculum.
Okay.
So again, a seamless transition from the classroom to the workplace.
WordPress. Right. That's the amazing thing. That means like you are upgrading your course curriculum each and every year.
Continually.
Okay.
Continually. Yeah.
That means like the course which you have is according to the market demand.
Yes. And we have a very close relationship with industry.
Okay.
And that is how our curriculum is developed. We speak with industry about each and every one of our courses
Oh, okay.
and ask them the topic, and they see the topics in our courses.
Okay.
And that's an opportunity for them to say, well, yes, okay, that is how we used to do things, but now there's a new method, and here it is. Or here's a new piece of machinery we now use to do these things. So that way, sharing can remain current. And again, the workplace, classroom, and the workplace.
Right.
So we update our curriculum. It might mean changing some objectives. It might mean changing some courses. It might mean not offering a program anymore, so we can offer a program in a new area that's emerging where their jobs are.
Right. Great. I just have a question. Like, what is the application fee of Sheridan College?
A Sheridan application fee is $100.
Mhm.
However, we often offer fee waivers for our students,
Okay.
so the applications are free. So what I would suggest is, if a student is looking to apply, contact their local representative.
Okay.
And again, that's found on the Sheridan website. If you go to the international page, you can look for local contacts. Contact them or their local agent, and the agents will have waiver codes, so that we can give the application for free.
Application for free. Okay, amazing. That's amazing information, I can say. Okay. Also, like how many countries students are studying in Sheridan?
They have over 100 different countries
Under different actors.
students studying all over the world.
Okay. And what do you see about the current changes? Like, it's a positive, or what's your take on the current changes that the Canadian government is making on the international students?
I think the changes that are being made are really, although we're not happy about them right now in the short term, I think it's to build a stronger Canada long term. We welcome international students here. We know Canada needs immigration in order to keep building our economy because of our aging population. So therefore, we want to create prosperous communities. And in order to do that, we have to make sure that the graduates we're putting out have jobs when they graduate that align the skill set they studied.
Right.
And that's why Canada is making these changes, to drive our international student body towards areas of professions that are in demand in the Canadian labor market. So I think long term, it's a strategy that's going to strengthen our country. And it's a strategy that's going to show the world that Canada is a great place, still a great place to study, with a great education system. And it's a very safe, secure place with very friendly people. And we're so welcoming our international students. And we want them to not only come and be and study, we want them to thrive.
Okay.
And the way to get them to thrive is to ensure that they have jobs when they graduate.
Wow. Okay, great. I think the Canada is building the very strong community, you can say. There are the lots of rules and regulation changes there, but it has helped the country to grow more faster with the lots of skilled students, right?
So I guess the other thing I would like to say is that if a student has an interest, I mean, our applications are open now for May, September, and January of next year. So if you're considering applying, apply early, so you make sure you get seats.
Right.
All right, apply early and decide early.
Okay. Yeah. Apply and then decide early. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes. The question I have, lots of people in Canada is talking about aging populations. Can you tell me what do you mean by aging population?
Sure. I mean, everyone's familiar with the different generations. We had the baby boom generation, and the baby boomers had lots of kids, and but the baby boomers are now getting older.
Oh, right.
And so they're approaching retirement age in Canada.
Okay.
So we're going to have with that a lot of people retiring and smaller families be following them, there's not as many people to enter the workforce. There's got to be more jobs in the workforce than there are people to supply them. So that's why we say there's an aging population. So one, for the aging population means those people who are aging are going to need more healthcare supports.
Like, yes,
So there's going to be more nurses,
more nurses, yes.
more personal care workers, more social service workers, more pharmacy technicians. But in addition to that, we're going to have shortages and labor market shortages across many sectors.
Okay.
And that's why we're focusing on those particular ones. You know, our building trades, our skilled trades, our technology, our STEM, our engineering tech. Those ones have all been identified as areas where we are going to have a shortage of trained working professionals very soon because so many Canadians are retiring. Yes. So
So there is lots of job in future, right?
now and in the future, yes.
Oh,
There's lots of
so
jobs
like
and
student,
lots of opportunity.
yeah, to the students, you don't have to believe in the wrong information or false information. This Canada doesn't have a job. Canada has a lots of job, and aging population is the concern the Canadian people have in their mind. That means after 2 years or maybe 3 years, there will be a lots of opportunity. That this is the best time to grab the opportunity, because if you are taking course right now or maybe in the next couple of months, you will graduate after 2 years, right? And when you graduate, when you get out of this door, you will have a bundle of opportunities available for you. So this is the right time to study Canada. What I can say about it, right? Also, okay, can you tell me something more about like why student need to select Sheridan College for the future education?
Well, there's many great reasons. There, yeah. First and foremost, I think, is our high quality academic programs. And second is the opportunities that Sheridan presents. You know, whether it be, like I said, to get involved in our clubs, societies, jobs. Sheridan has many of those available. Our location in the greater Toronto area means that there's not only many jobs around our campus, but in our communities, because we live in really growing communities in greater Toronto area. So there's lots of opportunities for jobs and for housing and for living. And but more importantly, Sheridan is dedicated to student success. And we have so many programs. We have wonderfully trained faculty members who not only teach with us, but are still involved in their industry. And we encourage that. So that way they're bringing the latest from industry back to their classrooms each and every week. We also offer a lot of support. Like I said, if you're not doing well in your class, we have tutoring, we have mentoring, we have instructors who will help you. We have learning comments, we have libraries, we have lots of resources to help you succeed. Work placement, co-op placements, all the wraparound services that students want are right here.
Right.
So I think the high quality academic experience, our commitment to student success, our location, and the opportunities that we have, it's all up to you. You just have to come and just get involved. So just apply now and come to Sheridan.
Oh wow, that's very fantastic words I can say. Okay, we as an international students or as an Indian students, we always have a question about the co-op. Can you give me a real understanding of co-op working and co-op course?
Well, sure. Not all of our programs have co-op.
Yeah.
Majority of our programs have work integrated learning.
Okay.
And co-op is one form of work integrated learning.
Okay.
So not some work integrated learning are more in the terms of internships, which are unpaid time, but you go, you learn from an employee, or is as if you're an employee of a company, and you use your skills as a part of a graduation requirement, but it's not paid. Okay. A co-op placement is when you go for a full semester, a part of your program, and it's a paid opportunity. So you earn a salary, an hourly salary, as you work for a company.
Okay.
And after that opportunity, you come back to the classroom and share it and share your learning with everyone else.
Oh, okay.
So it's a great experience when our students come back because you've gone off to a number of different companies, had a number of different experiences applying your skills, and you come back and talk about them as you're taking your next courses and further studying your program. So it's a great opportunity to show your skills, demonstrate your skills, maybe find a future employer and make some money while you're studying it. Yeah. So the programs that have co-op, that's actually in the program type.
Okay. Is it the program title? Okay. Yes. And how do you help students to get co-op?
Well, again, we had a whole office staff of people who help students with the resume writing, interview techniques. They are companies, over 7,000 companies have hired Sheridan graduate co-ops. So some of those companies will come back year after year saying, we want 5 students from this program, or I need 2 students. We have a co-op office who manages that, and officers there who will help students applying jobs. It's not just Sheridan. Our students has to do their part by writing their resume, coming to seek help, looking at the job boards, matching their skills. So there's many, and you have software programs that help us do that as well.
Oh, okay, that's a great thing. Okay, now can you give me some idea, like if any student is graduating from Sheridan College with the STEM designated program, right? What will be the minimum salary they will take, or what will be the median salary the job market is offering nowadays?
That really differs and depends on the program that they've taken.
Okay,
And again, on each of our, if we go to the website, the program pages there will give you an idea of the base starting salary for that program.
okay,
There's a program guide listed for each of our programs. If you look at that on the website, you'll get an idea of that salary.
right. Also, one question I have: do we have any placement ratio? Like, these are the placement ratio we have. Like, Sheridan have any placement ratio?
We like for our health programs, like our nursing, we limit the number of students we take based on the number of placements we have available.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we can't take an extra 500 students because we don't have 500 places in the hospital, you know?
Yeah.
So we do that.
So that means in the nursing you have 100% placement, right?
Just about.
I
Like
would
I'd
say-
say it's high 90s. Like, some students say, I don't. We say, okay, you're placed in a nursing home.
Yes.
I don't want to be a nursing home. It's in a hospital.
Hospital.
Oh, I don't have a hospital here now. Well, that's not our fault. That's
That's the student.
the student.
Yes, student. Yeah.
So sometimes it's not quite 100 because it's a lot of those situations.
Yeah. And in the programs where students are required to have a placement, they can't graduate without it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to ensure. So if it's a requirement of the program, whether it be a co-op or an internship or placement, we do assist them to do that.
Okay, great. Okay. Yes. Now the question is like, there is one student came to me, and the student told me that there will be if student is applying from X agent, they will get the offer very easy. From the Y agent, they will not get the offer very fast. Can you tell me, give a complete understanding about this process, because there is lots of misunderstanding is going on nowadays in the market. Like, if you choose this agent, they will process your application fast, and not the Y.
No, I don't think there's any truth to that at all. We process complete applications. So as long as your application has all the supporting documentation it needs, our admissions team doesn't look at who the agent is. That we just simply process it. But you must make sure you have a complete application.
Yeah. The student, there's the clear informations. Like, if anybody is claiming that I can fast track your application, it is not possible, because you have to submit a complete application, and after complete applications, the Sheridan is evaluating without any kind of agent name, right? That means they will give you an offer on your academic. Okay. Now, there is a lots of misinformations and the financial informations is going in India right now. Like, if you apply with my agency, I will get you scholarship. Is it true? Or maybe you are offering scholarship for all the agents?
We're offering a students scholarship for all the students,
All the students, yes.
right? And we look at the students of that,
Right.
and the student applications,
Right.
independent of agent or if they apply direct.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like, what is the intention for doing this kind of podcast is to give us students and parents ethical informations, clear understanding about the Canadian process, also the application process, because lots of time student got caught with the wrong agent and they are giving them a wrong commitment, right? The students, why you need to look this podcast, because here in this podcast we are giving you a crystal clear information about the Sheridan College. Okay. And just watch this podcast till the end, because we are sharing lots and lots of information in this particular podcast, and we have covered lots of questions about the Sheridan College, the program, the PAL Appro program, and lots of application fees and requirement, right? So this is the must watch podcast for all the Indian students who are planning to study in Canada, right? Now, during the admission process, student got stuck. Like, they don't know which documents they are missing, and they don't know what college is looking for, like how to get crystal clear information, or how to get complete informations on portal.
Well, the student admissions portal will let them know exactly what documents are outstanding for their application.
Okay, Means after, like, what is the process of application? Can you give me a complete idea? Like, if anyone would like to apply to Sheridan College, like if they can apply through agent, what will be the complete process?
If they apply through an agent, the application is submitted into the Sheridan system, and then a username and password are generated for the student.
Okay.
That's a Sheridan. They'll be issued the Sheridan ID number,
Okay.
and then from there they can log into Sheridan directly,
Okay.
and then they can see the status of their application
Okay.
or on their letter or what's outstanding.
The student will get offer letter on portal or maybe in email.
Well, the student will receive an email which directs them towards the portal.
Okay.
So from the time the username and password for the portal are issued, we really want students to start using the portal and become familiar with the portal. But they will receive an email driving them, letting them know that there's something in the portal for them.
Oh.
But then from that point on, the students just start communicating through the portal because then have access to Sheridan through that.
There is one more question I have. Lots of time students are telling us that we don't have access of the portal, like, or maybe agent is not giving access, or may agent is not informing us about the portal. Like, what student can do? Do they reach out to you directly, or first about the update?
Yes. So first, the student should ask their agent for the access to the portal because they should have it. If not, that means the agent is not using the student's information correctly.
Okay.
If they're not getting anywhere with their agent,
Mhm.
I encourage them to find their in-country representative
Okay.
as listed on our website
Okay.
and contact the representative who's closest to their area and ask them for assistance.
Wow, that's a complete information, I can say, and total ethical information. Like, if you're finding any issue in Sheridan applications, the whether your application has been completed, or maybe documents are missing, or maybe you are not getting your portal details, you can contact in country representative, and then they will definitely help you, right? So I think this is a very smooth and easy information, because right now students are struggling a lot for getting a right and correct information, right? Maybe like they can directly reach out to in-country representative, or like they can write email to country representative. What will be the process?
Yeah, their emails are on the website, so they can reach out via email for sure.
Okay. Okay. That's great. That's a great information we have. Okay. Now, like, if any students like to apply Sheridan directly, without agent, do they can it possible for students to do apply directly?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And we encourage students to apply directly. Well, they'll receive the same supports that we would support an agent.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, pretty. Yes, a student can apply directly to Sheridan on their own.
Mhm.
It's not a problem at all.
Okay, great. Okay, like, let's top 3 program Sheridan is offering, which has a huge demand in labor market.
Okay. So what programs that are Sheridan offering a huge demands in labor market?
Yes.
Nursing,
Nursing.
personal support worker, and I would say like welding.
Really? Okay.
Number 3.
Okay. Okay. And like, what will be the starting salary if student is graduated from Sheridan College, specifically in the welding program?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure of the starting salary. Yes. Okay, websites.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. So I think all the data is available on the website. So it's matter you can check the website for the placement and the minimum salary you are getting after graduation from the Sheridan College. Okay. Now, what cultural activities Sheridan is doing for international students?
We celebrate many of the holidays and events, not just for international holidays, but for domestic holidays as well, because we want to create that global community.
Okay. Yeah. Do you celebrate all the Indian festival on campus?
We do celebrate. I was doing festivities just last week. I attended
Okay.
with our students on campus. We've had Diwali events on campus.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2 weeks ago we also celebrated Remembrance Day, which is a day Canada sets aside to remember those who died fighting for our freedoms in our wars. So we want students to come to those celebrations as well, so they learn about our culture, just as we will go to local celebrations. So we have a vibrant international community. We celebrate many different events and holidays. Because we want us to be a truly global, welcoming community, and that's what you'll find exactly at Sheridan.
Wow, that's a great thing. Okay. Now, the question, like, lots of parents are coming to us and asking question, like, the students are joining Sheridan, or maybe they are coming to Canada for undergraduate program, right? what things they need to take care when they are coming to Canada, or maybe they are coming to Sheridan College, because undergraduate students are not that mature, right? And parents is always having concern about their well-being or maybe their future prospect. Like, what's your advice to parents?
Well, advice to parents is just again, make sure that their child has a great place to live.
Okay.
That the place that they choose to live has an area they can go which is quiet where they can study, because they will need time to set aside to study in order to be successful.
Right.
So if they're at an accommodation that doesn't allow that, then that's not going to conduce to studying.
Okay.
They may want to check in on the time management skills to make sure, that they are completing their assignments on time, that they have lots of assigned. And for some students, maybe they are not going to get a part-time job because they find the workload at school too heavy.
Yes.
So it's a good question for parents to ask that and realize that if their son or daughter says, I'm finding school really tough, the subjects are there, well, then maybe it's saying, okay, well, maybe don't get a part-time job now. Maybe wait a year till you're used to how we operate, how we study in Canada, know what our expectations from our courses are. So this is much different than secondary school. You're independent. You're an adult. You're an independent. And also the other advice is like, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah.
They offer so many services. If you're struggling, like I said, we have tutoring services where we free of charge. We'll get someone to tutor you.
Okay.
To bring you up to speed on maybe just a couple of topics you didn't understand.
All right.
We have mentoring programs where students in advanced years mentor students in the early years. Maybe you want to get involved in those programs. Maybe you need to go to the library every evening to study. Well, it's available. So parents, I would ask them, what's your son or daughter doing to be successful? How is their workload with their course load?
Right.
How are they finding? Because it is a big adjustment. We are much different than secondary school. We expect you to take responsibility for your learning. Lots of your projects aren't going to be individual. They're going to be with groups or teams. So how do you work with others to make sure you meet deadlines?
Okay.
That's important, but it is a very, very engaging type of art.
Okay, great, great. I think that there are the must things parents need to do where if you are sending your kids to Canada. Okay. Now the one question I have, currently we have seen lots of mental health issue in international students. Like, what are the measure the Sheridan College is taking ensure the mental health well-being of the students?
Yeah, and it's not just in international students. That's a global challenge right now. Also, we see mental health challenges in both our domestic and our international students. So it's not limited to just international, right? But we have a lot of supports for our students as well. All of our international students have international health insurance. We use a company called Guard.me, and that's included in your tuition.
Okay.
And that has mental health supports built into the insurance. We also have clinics here on campus, medical clinics on campus, so students can go here if they're having any challenges to talk to someone. And we also have different programs that they can get involved with, different things that might help relax them, de-stress them. So again, it's to ask the questions and seek out the right advice, what they need, for the types of support they need.
Great, great. But it is open for all the students?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, great. What are the three top trade program Sheridan College is offering for international students?
Well, right now, the top 3 programs will be plumbing,
Mhm.
technician, welding technician,
Okay.
and CNC and precision machining.
Okay.
All those programs together are help building Canada, building homes, building businesses, so Canada can grow its economy.
Okay. Like, what's your thought on the current situation? Like, why Canada is changing the rules regulation for international students, or whether Canada is now is going to be a top destination for Indian students? What's your take on that?
I think Canada is still open for business. It's a great place to study and has a great education system. I think what our government has been trying to do is to align the programs that students choose to come and study in Canada with the current and future labor market trends in the country. This is just to ensure that we have a stronger Canada. So when our international students come and they graduate from our programs, they have opportunities for jobs so they can build a successful career here in Canada.
Right. And as you said, like labor shortage, like can you tell me like in which field Canada is looking at the labor shortage?
Sure, Canada has a very aging population. So, with that in mind, our healthcare programs are in demand.
Okay.
Personal care, personal support worker, nursing, pharmacy technicians, for example, programs from health. The skilled trade programs, because we were trying to build our economy, like so the plumbing, CNC machining, welding that I mentioned. Our STEM programs, science and technology, particularly those focused on information technology, computer programs, computer engineering tech, in terms of information systems, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning. Those programs are the way the future's going,
Okay.
and so they're in demand.
So there are lots of opportunity for international students to take this course, and like maybe they can create a successful career in Canada, right?
Absolutely. So Canada has recently changed its terms and conditions of those students who qualify for postgraduate work permit. You'll find all these programs I mentioned on that list of approved programs. So those are ones that Canadian government has deemed in need now and into the future.
Okay. If you are looking for on the Sheridan STEM trade and healthcare program, please comment Sheridan into the chat box and we will give you entire detail and we will share all the information.